About Unit 10, and it's about ethics and values on page 110, 111. This is the last lesson of the year. Over here on this page is a very short one. We have moral dilemmas. This is the only vocabulary on this page. So moral dilemmas. Moral is something, a word we use, we talk about good or bad, right or wrong. And a dilemma is a choice that is difficult. Okay, so that is the end of that section. So go to page 112. Okay, so we're going to discuss ethical choices on page 112 and 113. It looks like this page. And we're going to talk about the unreal conditional. So the meaning, an unreal conditional sentences describe the results of unreal conditions, conditions that don't exist. So things that you only think about. So an unreal action or condition, if I found a wallet in the street, I'd try to return it. So we use that because I haven't found one, or I didn't find one. How we make it, in the if clause, over here we have all the if clauses, use a simple past tense. If I had, if she knew, if you broke. For the verb be, always use were. Okay, so down here, if you were Matt, if I were you, if you weren't my friend. Okay, in the result clause, use would and a base form of the verb. So if I had to make a hard decision, I would try to do the right thing. If she knew how to speak French, she'd help them, or she would help them. If you broke something in a store, would you pay for it? You can also make a question. If you were Matt, what would you do? You can make a question. If I were you, I wouldn't do that. If you weren't my friend, I wouldn't tell you what happened. Okay, so this not so difficult, but here's some good example sentences to help. In real or and unreal conditional sentences, the clauses can occur in either order. So use a comma if the if clause comes first. So all here you notice the comma. If I knew, I would tell you. Okay. If you change them around, I would tell you if I knew. You don't need a comma. Okay, follow the example. Let's do the homework on page 112. It's for 30 points, 10 points up here, 20 at the bottom. Here, check the conditional sentences that describe an unreal condition, right? Unreal is another word to say not real. Okay, and down here, part B, complete each unreal conditional sentence with the correct form of the verb. Okay, so use the grammar box up here to help you make the right sentence. Okay, use the right verb here. Are you going to use simple past, or will you use the simple past, or will you use the base form? Okay. Okay, that's the end of this section, a very short one. Okay, so let's go to page 114 and 115. Return someone else's property. That's the goal. We're on this page here. Let's look at the grammar box. It's pretty simple, possessive pronouns and whose. Possessive pronouns can replace nouns and noun phrases. They answer question with whose and clarify answers to questions with which. So we could say, whose coat is that? It's mine. Means it's my coat. Which cup is her? Which is her cup? This one is hers. This one is her cup. Okay? So we're going to use this. You've probably heard this before. I, my, mine. You, your, yours. He, his, she, her, hers. We are ours. They, their, theirs. Okay, so think of that old rhyme. That's my jacket. It's mine. Your dinner was great. Yours was great. Are these his keys? Are these his? She drives her car to work. She drives hers to work. These are our shoes. These are ours. They finished their assignment. They finished theirs. Okay, so you can say it's my coat or it's mine. Which is her watch? This one is her watch. This one is hers. You could say that's my iPhone or that's mine. Your house is really beautiful. Yours is really beautiful. Is this his bike? Is this his? Are these her running shoes? Are these hers? Oh, sorry. These are her running shoes. These are hers. You love your school and we love our school. You love yours and we love ours. Did they finish their homework? Did they finish theirs? Okay. Here's a homework on page 114 for 10 points. Replace the noun phrase with the possessive pronoun. Okay. They scratch this out for you. These gloves are mine. Okay. Complete 2 through 10. This is for 10 points. Okay. Second homework here. Another pretty simple one for 10 points. Complete the conversations. Circle the correct adjectives and pronouns. Okay. So just read through this. Decide if it's whose umbrella this is. Is it he or his or her or hers? Okay, that's the end of this section. Let's go to page 116. Is that this one? Yep. So we're going to express personal values. And we're just going to look at the vocabulary words. We say get a tattoo. That's this here. Pierce one ears, face, or body. That's this here. Dye one hair as a wild color. That's here. Okay. Very short. Let's go to the next and last section. Just some vocabulary here on page 118, 119. Discuss acts of kindness and honesty. Okay, so we're going to look at this. All the vocabulary are in the section here. We have urban, wonder, split second, platform, construction, seizure, survive, spectacular. Okay. Here are some meanings. So take a second, pause the video, look these up on Google, check out a translator, check out a dictionary. Let's match these up to the meanings. So pause the video. Okay, come on back. Let's go over the answers. So urban is, we think of it as a city. Wonder means to think about something. Split second is something that's very fast. A platform is a place where people stand. When we talk about a train. Construction is to make things, right? When we talk about a building. Seizure is when you shake your whole body. That's when you have a very serious muscular and neurological problem. Survive means to live, or that you don't die, that you didn't die. Spectacular means amazing. Okay, that's the end of the vocabulary there. Whoops. And we are at the end of the video. Very short video this time. Thank you very much. Do your homework. See you in class.